Good morning, students. This is for the 8 a.m. class on Tuesday. I'm going to send this out through email, but there is another video on Schoology you need to watch for this whole thing. But I just want to let you know I will not be here Tuesday morning. There'll be a sub here. What you're doing is you're doing 3.2 and 3.3 this week. So 3.2 is an activity in which you're bench testing your robot. That means you pick your robot up like this, put it on blocks, and we're going to test the motors at 100% velocity. So you're going to set your velocity to 100%. And you're going to create a table for me. This is them setting their motors up. Notice how they stretch that wheel out. Not necessary to do that because your wheel's going to spin anyway. You don't need to take anything apart. You just need to get it off the ground. Set your motors to run, velocity at 100%, and then you just simply count time. Put a piece of tape on the wheel, and every time it goes around, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you do that for a certain amount of time. Get some help if you need this. Somebody's going to do the times. For instance, if you did 10 seconds for every run and you counted revolutions and you're doing 15 revolutions every 10 seconds, then that's what you would put here. If you did it the second time and you got 16 seconds, 16 revolutions per 10 seconds, that's what you put here. The last thing is a calculation in RPMs. That's from 3.1, that calculation. So you have to make sure you get that right. And then you do an average. If you don't know what an average is, let someone know. You're going to do this 5 times for each motor, and then there is table 1. You're labeling your tables, you're defining your tables, and then you're doing 6 tables because you're doing table 1 forward, left motor back. Table 1, table 2. Table 3, right motor forward. Table 4, right motor back. Then you go get a spare motor and you do this. These tables have to be drawn neatly or you're losing points. That means you draw it with a ruler. So what I want you to do is work on this with the subs there, and she's not going to know what you're doing. She just kind of keep an eye on you. Anybody that watches this video on the email and looks around and recognizes that somebody in this class did not watch that email, go tell them to open their email and watch this from this class, because there's some in this class that don't watch emails or don't open their emails. And you know who you are. So those of you that are good enough to open the emails, remind those who didn't open their emails to watch this. I will see y'all Thursday.